It's time to start. This life is the only life you know. Written by Mindful Momentum Audiobooks. Welcome to the start of everything. You didn't press play by accident. Something in you, an impulse, a whisper, a rising desire called you here. Maybe you've been circling the same idea for months, maybe years. Maybe it's a business you want to start, a career move you're scared to make, a book inside you, a healthier life, a new beginning. You've waited and thought and doubted and postponed, but now it's time to start. This life is the only one you know for certain. You don't get to rehearse it, you only get to live it. And while waiting may feel safer, starting is what gives your story momentum. In the next few chapters, we'll explore how to build the courage to begin, how to believe in your voice and vision, how to navigate doubt and fear, and how to move boldly toward a life you're proud to live. You'll hear real-life insights, motivating reframes, and soul-level reminders. So stay tuned. This is the push you've been waiting for. Chapter 1. The Cost of Waiting. You've likely told yourself, I'll start when I'm ready. But here's the truth. Ready doesn't arrive like a package on your doorstep. It's not a moment you wait for. It's a mindset you create through action. The illusion of waiting until you're prepared enough is one of the greatest thieves of potential. Let's be honest about the cost of not starting. Opportunities slip by while you're planning. Time continues to pass, whether you're participating in your life or not. Momentum dies in the delay. And even more quietly, something within you begins to wither your self-trust. Every time you ignore your ideas or dismiss your intuition, you send a quiet message to yourself that your desires are negotiable, that your dreams don't matter as much as your fears. And that's simply not true. The longer you wait, the heavier the weight becomes. Doubt grows. Confidence shrinks. The life you imagine gets further out of reach, not because it's impossible, but because you're not in motion. Stillness at first can feel safe, but over time, stillness morphs into stagnation. And stagnation feels like restlessness, resentment, even sadness. You deserve better than that. You deserve movement, expression, change. What if, instead of fearing failure, you feared the quiet ache of regret? What if procrastination wasn't proof that you're lazy or incapable, but rather a whisper from something deeper, something powerful within you, trying to get your attention? What if waiting isn't protecting you? It's delaying you from becoming the person you already know you're capable of being. There's a cost to waiting, and you're paying for it with your time, energy, and potential. But the good news is, you can stop the cost today, right now, simply by starting Chapter 2. Building courage. Brick by brick. Courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the decision to act despite it. It's easy to believe that confident people are fearless, that they somehow possess something you don't. But here's the truth. Every bold person you admire once stood where you are now. They were unsure, nervous, full of doubts. The only real difference: they started. Courage doesn't require grand gestures. It's not always loud or dramatic. Most often, it's quiet, subtle, built in small, everyday moments that don't make headlines but shape your life. Courage is clicking send on the email you've rewritten a dozen times, making the request even when you fear rejection, saying yes to the opportunity instead of maybe later, publishing your first post, sharing your voice, exposing your ideas, showing up alone, introducing yourself, stepping into unfamiliar rooms. These moments add up. Each brave choice becomes a brick, and brick by brick, you construct a version of yourself that is rooted in action, not avoidance. You build trust in yourself, not by waiting for fear to disappear, but by learning you can move with it. You don't need to be fearless to begin. You just need to begin. Every action you take while afraid weakens fear's grip and strengthens your self-belief. You start to redefine what's possible, not because it becomes easier, but because you become stronger. So take the first step. Speak up. Press send. Walk into the room. Courage doesn't arrive fully formed. It's built one decision at a time. And you're already holding the first brick. Chapter 3. Believe in you, because you're the one who must. No one can want it for you more than you do. People can support you, encourage you, even cheer you on, but they can't walk the path for you. Believing in yourself is not just helpful, it's essential. You are the one who has to keep going when it's hard. You are the one who must show up when no one else is watching. Belief in yourself doesn't mean you never feel doubt. It means doubt doesn't get to steer the wheel. It rides in the back seat, maybe even speaks up, but you're the one driving. You decide the direction. You decide to continue, even when the road gets uncertain. Think about it. Who better to lead your life than someone who knows your inner hopes, your wildest dreams, your quiet cravings for more? You've seen your own resilience. You know your own capacity. And you've survived every version of yourself to get to this moment. Yes, you'll have critics. Some will be external. Others will live in your own head. But your belief must be louder than their doubt. You must choose to believe not in some perfect version of yourself, but in the real, growing, learning, trying version that's here right now. Belief isn't passive. It's a decision you make again and again, every time you rise after a fall, every time you try again, every time you say, "This matters to me, and I won't give up on it or myself." So say it with your actions. Show up for yourself. You don't need to be flawless. You just need to be faithful to your growth, your vision, and your future. Believe in you, because you're the one who must, and because you're already more capable than you think. Chapter 4. Stop waiting for approval. You are not here to perform for the comfort or preferences of others. You are here to live, to express, to create something only you can. And yet, so many dreams are delayed or completely abandoned while waiting for someone else's permission to begin. But here's the truth. Approval is optional, and often it never comes. Not because you're unworthy, but because some people simply won't understand your vision until it's fully realized. And that's okay. Trying to live up to everyone's expectations is a fast track to losing your spark. It's how you end up blending in when you were born, to stand out. Every time you edit yourself to keep others comfortable, you silence a part of your originality. But your uniqueness, that's your superpower. Don't shrink to fit the room. Change the room. If someone calls you too much, let that be your sign that you're finally expanding, taking up space, owning your truth. That's not a flaw, it's a sign of growth. So start the blog, launch the brand, write the book, host the event. Make the thing you can't stop thinking about. Some people will understand, some won't. But that's not your responsibility. Your job is to stay faithful to the fire inside you. Freedom doesn't come from being liked. It comes from being real. Approval is not your fuel purposes. So stop asking if they'll clap. Start asking if you'll regret not trying. You don't need a round of applause to validate your journey. You only need the courage to begin. Because once you stop waiting for permission, you give yourself the most powerful kind of freedom, the right to live fully as you are. Chapter 5. Fighting Imposter Syndrome. Ever thought, Who am I to do this? You're not alone. That voice of self-doubt, the one whispering that you're not ready, not good enough, not qualified, it's more common than you think. Even the most accomplished people wrestle with it. It's called imposter syndrome, and it tends to show up right at the edge of growth. But here's the twist. Imposter syndrome doesn't mean you're failing. It often means you care. It means you're stepping into new territory. You want to do well. You want to deliver excellence. And that desire can be so strong, it tricks you into thinking you're not worthy of the opportunity. That's not weakness. That's passion in disguise. The truth? Most people who are exceptional at what they do once felt like a fraud. They just didn't let that feeling stop them. They learned to feel the doubt and do the work anyway. Imposter syndrome thrives in silence. The more you internalize it, the stronger it feels. So, speak up, share your story. You'll quickly find you're not alone, and that shared vulnerability can actually become a source of strength. You don't need to be perfect to be powerful. You don't need a certificate to speak truth. You don't need to wait until you feel 100% ready, because that day may never come. Instead, you show up anyway. You let your efforts speak. You let your commitment grow louder than your hesitation. And day by day, you build evidence that yes, you belong here. Claim your space. Claim your voice. Confidence isn't something you wait for. It's something you earn by showing up again and again, despite the doubt. So the next time you think, who am I to do this? Remember, you're someone who decided to try. That's who. Chapter 6. Find your people. Build your world. Energy is contagious. The people you surround yourself with shape how you think, how you feel, and what you believe is possible. If you're constantly around doubt, criticism, or scarcity, it chips away at your drive. But if you're in the company of dreamers, doers, encouragers, and truth-tellers, their light begins to ignite your own. Build a circle that challenges you to grow while loving you as you are. Find people who remind you of your worth on the days you forget. Seek out those who celebrate your wins without jealousy and who hold space for your struggles without judgment. This kind of support isn't just a luxury. It's fuel for your journey. Look for collaborators, not competitors. Life isn't a race to outrun everyone else. It's an opportunity to build something meaningful together. The right people won't see your success as a threat. They'll see it as a shared victory. They'll push you to be better because they believe in what you bring to the table. Don't be afraid to ask for help. That's not weakness, it's wisdom. And when support comes, receive it with gratitude. Say thank you, frequently and sincerely. Generosity is a cycle. What you give returns. So uplift others the way you want to be uplifted. Offer encouragement. Share resources. Extend kindness without conditions. The truth is, you don't have to do this alone. In fact, you're not meant to. Connection is part of the design. Your world gets brighter when you build it with others who see you clearly, challenge you respectfully, and love you wholeheartedly. So choose your people with intention. Protect your energy. And remember, the world you're creating starts with who you invite into it. Find your people, and together, build your world. Chapter 7. Push the limits you thought you had. Your limits are often self-imposed. The ceiling you think you're hitting is usually one you built in your own mind. What you believe you can't do is more often what you simply haven't yet tried, or what you've been afraid to fail at. You'll never know what you're truly capable of, until you step beyond the familiar. Growth begins at the edge of comfort. If something scares you a little, but excites you a lot, it's probably worth doing. Say yes before you feel ready. Sign up, even if you're unsure. Show up nervous. Do it messy. Do it imperfect. But, most importantly, do it. When you challenge the limits you've believed in for too long, you start to see that they were never real to begin with. That 10-minute jog becomes a 5 Kelvin. That one brave conversation leads to deeper confidence in your voice. That small creative risk becomes the start of something incredible. It's not about being fearless. It's about being brave despite the fear. Each time you push past a line you drew for yourself, your real capacity expands. You become stronger, sharper, more resilient. The more you stretch, the more space you create within yourself for growth. You begin to trust your own momentum. So don't stop at almost. Don't settle at good enough. Don't believe the lie that you're too late or not built for it. Stretch yourself. Reach further. Chase the next level. You don't need perfection, only the courage to move forward. Push past the limits you thought you had. On the other side is a version of you that's been waiting to be proven possible. Chapter 8. Fall in love with yourself deeply. Progress doesn't require self-punishment. It doesn't demand that you berate yourself into becoming better. True, lasting growth is built on a foundation of self-love, not self-loathing. You don't have to hustle to prove your worth to anyone, not even to yourself. You are already enough, just as you are. Your job is not to earn your value. Your job is to care for the life within you, as if it matters, because it does. Falling in love with yourself is not about arrogance or ego. It's about learning to see yourself clearly, to appreciate your strengths, to forgive your missteps, and to nurture your potential. It means being your own champion, especially when no one else is watching. Speak to yourself like you would speak to someone you love. Stop rehearsing your insecurities and start reminding yourself of your brilliance. Set boundaries and honor them. Rest when your body asks you to. Feed your dreams with hope, not doubt. Let your voice be heard, even when it shakes. There is courage in choosing gentleness. There is power in patience with yourself. There is magic in showing up for your own heart. When you fall in love with yourself, deeply and without condition, everything begins to shift. You stop waiting for external permission. You stop chasing validation. You become someone you can trust, someone you can count on, someone who doesn't abandon themselves in the face of pressure or failure. This kind of love changes everything. It fuels resilience. It inspires creativity. It teaches you to try again and again without shame. So start today. Be kind to the person you wake up with every morning, yourself. Because when self-love becomes your starting point, the rest of your life begins to unfold with grace. Chapter 9. Care, create, contribute. You're not just here to consume, scroll, spend, or simply get by. You're here to care, create, and contribute. That's where meaning lives. That's where your power is. Care begins with you. Not in a selfish way, but in a foundational way. Care for yourself like you're someone worth saving, because you are. Nourish your body, tend to your mind, and guard your spirit. Rest when you're tired. Say no when needed. Speak gently to yourself. You are not a machine built to produce. You are a human being, worthy of tenderness and time. Care also extends outward. Care for others, even in small ways. A check-in text, a kind word, an act of patience. Compassion has a ripple effect. When you treat people with dignity and warmth, you raise the temperature of the entire room. Kindness is more powerful than we often give it credit for. And don't forget the world you live in. This planet is your home. Care for it with the same respect you'd want for your own space. Pick up litter. Reduce waste. Be conscious of the footprint you leave behind. Then, create. Make things. Not because they'll be perfect, but because they're yours. Whether it's a meal, a poem, a business, or a moment of laughter. What you create adds texture to the world. Finally, contribute. Share your gifts. Mentor someone. Volunteer. Encourage others. Even a sincere smile is a contribution. Your presence can uplift. Your energy can inspire. You have the ability to make things better, lighter, more beautiful. Let your life reflect these truths. Care is healing. Creativity is power. And contribution is legacy. You are not passive. You are a participant, so live like it. With heart, with purpose, and with the intention to leave every space brighter than you found it. Personal brand, personal truth. Your personal brand is your essence made visible. It's the way you move, speak, show up, and share. You don't need to be loud to be noticed. You need to be consistent, authentic, and brave. Whether you're building a business, a blog, a podcast, or a presence, let it reflect who you are, not just what you think will sell. The more honest your expression, the more magnetic your presence. Success means showing up. Success is not a single destination. It's the decision to keep showing up, to refine, to risk, to recover, to rise. It looks like making one move a day, releasing what's not aligned, staying curious, remaining open, and celebrating even the small wins. Success is in motion. Start, and success will find you along the way. Your life is calling. Answer it. It's time. Time to start. Time to try. Time to live like you mean it. This life is the only one you know for sure you get. Don't spend it waiting for perfect timing, perfect confidence, or perfect clarity. Start with what you have. Start where you are. Just start. There's a version of you waiting on the other side of this moment, braver, freer, more fulfilled. So take the first step, then the next. Let it be messy. Let it be bold. Let it be yours. This is your life. Make it count.